Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Paul from Vintage Sports Card Finds. I just made a purchase off a saved search a couple of days ago that just came in the mail today. So I thought I'd do a video because this is a set I've been working on for a long time. And I went into this video needing 8 cards. 8 cards to complete this set. This is the 1970 Topps football set. I couldn't pass up this deal just because of the sheer numbers and how they worked out. Let me give you the details on the deal itself. There were 300 cards roughly in the lot. It was not a complete set, but there were 300 cards roughly in the lot. I paid $250 for it. And I've gone through it a little bit just to see what I needed and what I didn't need. One of the cards that I did need was this. This is a Sonny Jurgensen card. This came in loose. This was one of the ones that came in the box, just as a loose card. He didn't even consider it, necessarily a star card, but it worked out. This is one of those cards that wasn't even pictured in the ad, but it's a card I need, so that's a win. Another one knocked off the list. Another card I needed from the lot was this one. There were 2 of them, 2 Ray Nitschke cards. I will pick between the 2 right now. This one suggests to me it's a little bit better, but I'll take them out of the sleeves, take a look, and then compare them and pick the one I want to include in the binder. So we'll just go back and forth, kind of check the do's and don'ts, which corners are dinged and which ones aren't. My first inclination, this one's probably better centered. This one may have the better corners, but we'll see. That there's a little lip there, so it might end up being this one, this Ray Nitschke, but that's a card I needed to complete the set. So that brings us down to 6. Some of the other cards that came sleeved with the loose cards were Gene Washington, Pete Case. Don't know exactly why these particular cards were sleeved necessarily. They're not superstar players, but Adam Livingston, maybe they were better conditioned cards, so he wanted to keep them really sharp. So that would make sense. John Hadel, Jerry Levias, Mike Howell. Yeah, these are mostly commons, but maybe because they were in really nice condition, he wanted to keep them sleeved. Gail Gillingham, and then a checklist. This checklist is the second checklist. I think there's 2 checklists in this set, so we'll have to wait and see on that. But that were those cards. Then there were these cards that were stars. Len Dawson in nice shape. I'll compare that to mine, see which one is better. Bob Greasy. I did need this card. Now here's an interesting thing. I have this card graded, but I have the set in a binder, so I'll keep this card and put it in the binder and keep the other Bob Greasy separate. Right here at Alan Page. Another Alan Page. So it was a lot. This is on the top loader. So that's an Alan Page. A good one here, Gale Sayers. Card number 70. I didn't need that one, but I will compare it to the one I have and see which one's in better shape. And of course, keep the better conditioned one. This one's really pretty nicely centered. A little bit top to bottom, but side to side is very nice. If the corners are similar to the one I have, then I might keep that one. Joe Namath. Broadway Joe. Again, this one's off center, but sign of the times. This was a card I needed. So card 150, Joe Namath. That knocks us down to 4 cards on the list. Larry Zonka. Card 162. I had this one. But again, I'll compare and see which one's the better one. I wasn't going to go through the whole lot just because there's so many cards, but most of them I will compare, pick out the best ones, and if I need upgrading, I'll certainly do that. But the reason I bought the lot, besides the fact that I thought I could complete the set, and it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do that because there's only 4 there, and then there's one more in this grouping. But this is the reason I bought the lot, was I was able to pick up some key players already graded. So we have here Johnny Unitas in a near mint 6. So just to give you a rough idea, I paid 83 cents per card. So this card probably would have cost me $20 to $30, maybe a little bit more in a 6 if I was looking to buy it individually. I'm happy to pick it up for 83 cents as part of this lot, and then I'll try to sell the extra part of the lot on eBay. You can check the store description. eBay store description will be in the details below, in the description. But look at that. Finding a card and then sending it off to PSA, and then still getting it in a 6 would be a deal. It would be it would be an ordeal. This one here, I'm pulling it out of the plastic because the plastics were a little bit beat up. Lance Allworth in a near mint 7. So again, finding this card, shipping it off, getting it graded in a near mint 7 would be an ordeal. Like, you got to find a card that's nice enough that you want to send it in. Today, this should probably get a 6 because of the centering and how difficult they are on vintage. But they got it in the old holder, and it came back that one came back as a 7 back in the day. Another one here with the old holder, Bob Lilly. Again, in the near mint 7. Again, off center. This today, probably get a 6. Very little chipping on the corners. You see it. Just a nice looking card. But again, for 83 cents, I'll take it all day. Another legend of the game. It's a card I already have, but I'll take one that's graded. Bart Starr. Card number 30, near mint 7. This one today would probably garner a 7. Centering's very strong on this card. Heck, they might even give this bad boy an 8. But I'm happy with the 7 in of this legend of the game, right? I think he was a 2-time Super Bowl MVP. I don't know if Bart Starr got both MVPs in those Super Bowls, but obviously a legend of the game, Hall of Famer. And then the last card, and not to say that this is the best or anything like that, but it was a card I needed. So Dick Butkus, 1970, in a PSA 6. And then this card, probably for the time that it was sent in, was probably a little undergraded. This probably should have come back a 7. Today, it would probably garner a 6. Although, I would have a very hard time coming up with reasons why. Maybe I'm missing something, but again, beautiful card. 83 cents. I'll take it all day. And then, we'll see how I do with the lot that's left over that I end up selling. But I could probably break it up into 2 lots and sell it that way for a hair more than just one big lot, you know. But the key is to always be turning over money, turning over the money so that I can use it to buy other stuff, right? So turn it over and buy other stuff. That's the beauty. That's the name of the game for me anyway, is just I want to keep money flowing, pick up cards I want, and then use the cards I don't need that are duplicates, etc., to then pay for other cards that I'm looking to acquire. That's it for this video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. So just to recap, I got 5 of the 8 cards that I needed. So I'm down to card number 9, card number 25, and card number 145. And but overall, I'm extremely pleased with this purchase. I'll be more pleased once I sell the other lot, once I sell the leftovers. So that's what I'm going to get working on today, and then go from there. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy the content, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. Feel free to, hit that notification bell, because it'll let you know when a new video is released. And of course, subscribe. It's free. It really helps out the channel. Any likes, comments, or anything of that nature, engagement with the channel helps the channel in the algorithm. So always appreciated when you guys can do that. Thanks so much. And as always, happy hunting. Thanks, guys.